The significance of Passover is the hub of the Bible. It's the redemptive story of the Jewish people. It's what Jewish people center in and talk about all the time. It's what Moses talked about even after the event. It's what the prophets spoke about. And in the New Testament, it becomes a central feature as well. Passover is God's redemptive story. It's the first of the 7 feasts that God gives in Leviticus 23. Passover talks about redemption, and it happened one time. When the Jewish people took the blood of the lamb, they put it on their doorposts, and God said, "When I see the blood, I will pass over." It was the 10th plague where God, the invisible God, defeated all the false gods of Egypt. That 10th one bringing them to their knees and allowing the Jewish people to be redeemed. Passover is the time of unleavened bread. Leaven, the rabbis say, is symbolic of sin. And so we remember there is no sin in the Lord Jesus Christ. And as believers, we remember the Lord Jesus as his last Passover that he celebrates, implementing what the church regards as an ordinance of the church, communion or Eucharist. And remember, we were sinners. The blood of the Lamb was applied to us. And instead of continual blood sacrifices, Leviticus 23 says, "The life of the flesh is in the blood, and I've given it to you upon the altar to make an atonement for your soul." That's found in Leviticus 17:11, to make an atonement for your sins. So the blood is so important, but instead of the blood of lambs continually being offered, that one-time sacrifice really prefigures the one-time sacrifice of the Lord Jesus Christ, who takes away our sin. So Passover is a family time. Communion is a family time. Passover is a time of reflection. Communion is a time of reflection. Passover is a time we examine ourselves by going through the house to see if there's any leaven. Communion is a time before we partake of the elements of examining ourselves to see if we're in the household of faith, as Paul says. So Passover is great for the Jewish people. I love celebrating. I still celebrate with my family. But Passover is a great reminder of what communion really is. However often a Christian celebrates it at their local church, it's a great time of reflection and understanding of what Christ did for them. Often I go home. My mother's still alive, and so I'll go home to visit her, and we celebrate the Seder. Seder means order. I have family members that are there, and we celebrate as a family. I used to do it when my kids were young. I'll probably start doing it with my grandkids as just a reminder of their heritage, which is a good thing to give them a background in one of their grandfather. And so we use it that way. I don't think we have to celebrate it, but I think it's a good thing to be reminded of. And certainly when Christians do it, and I know many Christians do, it's a family time together, and they relate to the idea of the redemptive story, and it's a visual way, I believe, of seeing Christ in the Passover.